The first cold wind of autumn carries a certain message. A whisper of the winter to come. For many, it's a signal to retreat indoors. But if you pause and watch closely in a park or a forest, you'll see a world that is doing the exact opposite. It is a world buzzing with an urgent, ancient purpose. Look there, a flash of gray fur, a flick of a bushy tail. The squirrel! We see them so often, they almost become part of the scenery. We see their frantic energy, their ceaseless scurrying. But what we are actually witnessing is not chaos. It is a masterclass in foresight, a quiet genius for survival. The squirrel does not build one giant fortress for its food. It doesn't put all of its precious acorns in one single vulnerable basket. Instead, it engages in a strategy known as scatter hoarding. It will take one nut, one perfect acorn, and travel a distance to bury it in a secret spot known only to itself. Then, it will go back, find another, and bury it somewhere else entirely. And another, and another. Over a single season, one squirrel might create thousands of these tiny, hidden treasures. It seems inefficient, almost forgetful, and in a way, it is. The squirrel will not remember where every single nut is buried. Some will be lost, some will be found by other creatures. But this is where the simple act of storing food becomes something far more profound. Within their bustling, individual efforts, a form of unseen teamwork emerges. The community of squirrels, though they don't hold meetings or draw up plans, creates a collective safety net. The cache that one squirrel forgets might be the life-saving meal for another squirrel during a harsh blizzard. The system, built on thousands of individual acts of preparation, becomes resilient. It can absorb losses because the risk is spread so widely. But the most beautiful act of this unintentional cooperation is the one that outlives them all. The forgotten acorn, the nut that is buried with care, but lost to memory. It is not a failure. It is a gift to the future. That forgotten acorn, nestled in the dark earth, sprouts. It pushes a root down, a stem up, and over decades, it grows into a mighty oak tree. A tree that will provide shade, shelter, and food for countless generations of squirrels to come. The individual's forgotten investment becomes the community's greatest asset. This is not just a story about animals. It is a blueprint for our own lives. We too can practice this wisdom. Think of your skills. Is your entire career built on one single ability? The squirrel teaches us to scatter hoard our knowledge. Learn a new language, even if you're not fluent. Take an online course in a field that just seems interesting. Read a book on a topic you know nothing about. Each piece of knowledge is an acorn buried for a future you cannot yet see. One day, that random skill could become your main source of income, or simply a source of great joy. Consider your finances. The principle is the same. Spreading your resources into different savings accounts, investments, or small side projects creates a resilience that a single, large pile of savings cannot. If one fails, the others remain. And what of the forgotten acorn? The gift to the future. This is the most human lesson of all. Every time you mentor a junior colleague at work, sharing your time and experience, you are planting an oak. You may not be there to see them become a leader, but your forgotten cache of wisdom will strengthen the entire organization. When a community comes together to build a small local garden, not every seed will sprout, but the ones that do will feed families. The collective effort, the unseen teamwork, creates an abundance that no single person could achieve alone. So, how do we begin to live more like the squirrel? First, start small and be consistent. Bury one acorn today. Save a small amount of money. Spend 15 minutes learning a new skill. Offer one piece of help without expecting anything in return. Second, diversify your efforts. Don't just focus on work. Invest in your health, your relationships, your personal growth. Create many different sources of strength and happiness in your life. And finally, learn to let go. Understand that you will not see the result of every good deed. You will forget some of the acorns you plant. Trust that your small, consistent efforts are contributing to a larger ecosystem in your family, your community, and your own future. These forgotten acts of preparation and kindness are never wasted. They are simply waiting for the right season to grow. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, let me know in the comments what acorn you're going to plant today. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights from the world around us. See you next time!